Part 203. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2021. Chapter 2021. Actually, he is my husband. You have just taken a vacation, and I have assigned you another job. But after attending this charity party, nothing should happen next. You can spend time with Mr. Mo and develop a relationship with him. Mian, I think Mr. Mo is still very interested in you. I feel that Mr. Mo is still very serious about you. You should seize the opportunity that should be seized. Although the threshold of the Mo family is quite high, everything is possible. Possible. The story of Cinderella is not unheard of in real life. Ciao Mian. Seeing Linda prompting her so heartfeltly, she resisted the urge to laugh and nodded. Yes, sisters, yeah, I know. Do you really understand what I mean? Linda was still a little doubtful about this. Yes, I know. Linda didn't know that she was married to Mo Yesi. So I just told her that if she makes good decisions, it is possible to marry into the Mo family. Although in real life, the possibility of ordinary people marrying into a wealthy family is very small, especially the chance of marrying into a wealthy family like the Mahist family is even slimmer. But there is always uncertainty in everything. Just understand. In short, not everyone can have such an opportunity. To be precise, you are the only woman who has been around Mr. Mo so far. Therefore, you are definitely of great significance to him. Even if you can't get together in the end, because of this special meaning, he won't treat you badly. Anyway, you want what you want, but don't foolishly think that love is more important than everything else. People must understand. Prepare for a rainy day. Even if you are fine now, you still have to plan for the future. Sisters, yeah, thank you for telling me so much. However, I don't think I need to do anything you said. Why? Linda was stunned for a moment, then frowned and said, do you think I'm too realistic and too materialistic? But Mian, real life is really not about love. Besides, Mr. Mo likes you, you ask him for something and he will give it to you willingly. If he only talks about his love for you but is reluctant to invest in you, this kind of love is fake. It doesn't mean that a man who is willing to let you go must be sincere, but a man who can't let you go is definitely not sincere. Sister Xiao Mian looked at Linda with a smile. Sorry, I have been hiding something from you. I originally thought there was nothing necessary to say, but now it seems there is no need to hide it from you anymore. You hid something from me. Linda was stunned. Well, sisters, yeah, I told you before that Mo Yesi was my boyfriend. In fact, I lied to you. Linda was stunned again, and her expression changed little by little. Not your boyfriend? Could it be? Linda couldn't say that directly. If it's not a boyfriend, then isn't that the relationship between the sponsor and his lover? This is different from normal relationships between male and female friends. But Linda also felt that Mo Yesi's attitude towards Ciao Mian was not like a relationship between a financial sponsor and a lover. Which financial sponsor can be so kind to his little lover? Moreover, the relationship between the financial sponsor and the mistress is usually underground, so how can they be as high profile as them? Actually, he is my husband. What? Linda thought in a daze that she had heard it wrong, or that she had misunderstood the meaning of the title. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2022. Chapter 2022. Mian, are you kidding me? She blinked and asked again, you said Mo is your husband. Mian, is this literal? Well, actually we have been married a long time ago. Ciao Mian nodded. Linda. As a gold medal agent, she can be regarded as someone who has seen big storms. There was nothing that could really surprise her. But after hearing what Ciao Mian said, she was so shocked that she lost her voice for a moment. I just felt that this thing was incredible. Chiao Mian and Mo Yesi, are they husband and wife? They were married long ago. The artist under her is actually the young lady of the Mo family. For a while, Linda could not recover from the shock, and was speechless for a long time. Mian, are you kidding me? After a while, Linda finally found her voice, but she still felt a little incredible. Chiao Mian looked at her apologetically. I'm sorry, Sister Xie. I've hidden it from you for so long. So, you were already married to Mr. Mo before you signed the contract with me. Linda. Then why do you still want to sign a contract with me? Mr. Mo can easily find an agent many times better than me to train you. Besides, you are already the young lady of the Mo family. Why do you want to enter the entertainment industry? Young lady of the Mo family, what do you want? Why do you come to the entertainment industry as a newcomer? Because you approached me at that time and you said it so sincerely, I thought I could give it a try. As for me entering the entertainment industry, it's because I like filming. Linda. So the artist under my command is a young lady from the Mo family. Am I the agent for the young lady of the Mo family? Sister Xie, no matter who I am an artist under you now. Just treat me how you used to treat me now. I didn't want to say it before because I was afraid that if I did, it would make things worse for everyone. Linda felt that now she would rather Chiao Mian had not told her about this matter. Because when she found out that Chiao Mian was the young lady of the Mo family, she really didn't know how to get along with her. Thank you, Sister. Chiao Mian looked at Linda's reaction and sighed. I knew I shouldn't have said it. Then just forget about this matter and pretend that I haven't said anything to you, okay? Linda was silent for a while, then burst into laughter. It's a shame that I worried about whether you and Mr. Mo could make it to the end, but it was in vain. Now it seems that I got a bargain. Huh? Chiao Mian blinked in confusion. You are MRSMO. What kind of resources do you want? You are already in good condition and your acting skills are there. You are not short of resources now. Isn't it certain that you will become famous in the future? I can see your future clearly now. Haven't I made a profit? Chiao Mian. Now that I think about it, it's thanks to Suzi's blindness at the time. If he hadn't gotten involved with Chiao Angzan, you wouldn't have broken up. If you hadn't broken up, you and Mr. Mo wouldn't have gotten to this point. It feels like everything has been arranged secretly. Linda couldn't help but sigh. Chiao Angzan thought she had found a treasure at first, but she didn't know how good a man could be that she could easily away. By the way, Suzi has returned to China. He hasn't harassed you again these days, has he? End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2023. Chapter 2023. Mr. Mo will definitely make him look good. Linda mentioned Suzi in front of Chiao Mian because she knew that Chiao Mian no longer had any feelings for Suzi. So she is not afraid that Chiao Mian will be sad when she recalls those things in the past. With Rolls-Royce, who can take a fancy to Wuling Hongguang? As expected, Chiao Mian did not show any sadness. She shook her head. I have never met him again. That's good. I'm afraid he won't give up and will pester you. But he probably won't dare to pester you now. If he dares to pester you, Mr. Mo will definitely make him look good. Asterisk. The charity gala needed to be dressed up. Chiao Mian followed Linda to a stylist, who first asked her to choose an evening dress. They are all high-end luxury brands. Chiao Mian finally chose a long black skirt. It was made of satin material and had a very figure-flattering design. It was off the shoulder and had a neckline that was slightly lower than an ordinary skirt, but it would not appear too revealing. It is just right sexy. And there is a slight opening on the waist like a cheongsam, which can make her legs look longer. After choosing the evening dress, she chose a pair of black sandals with stiletto heels of the same color. The sandals were tied with several thin straps and could be wrapped around the ankles several times. The stylist nodded appreciatively after looking at the evening dress and shoes she selected. When attending a charity gala, you can never go wrong by choosing black. This color will not be as conspicuous as red, and it may not steal much limelight when walking on the red carpet, but for newcomers who are walking on the red carpet for the first time, it is better to be a little more low-key. Let the fight for beauty be left to the old people. Although the clothes and shoes Xiao Mian chose were not very eye-catching, the attire was definitely up to standard. After choosing the clothes, the stylist began to do hair and makeup on Xiao Mian. While she was putting makeup on Xiao Mian, she couldn't help but praise, "Ms. Xiao, your skin is so good. I've done makeup for so many artists, and your skin is the best. You don't need to wear foundation, but you are better than others, it's much more delicate. Xiao Mian has milky skin that can be broken by blows. Young and full of collagen. Makeup artists who look like they are in their 30s and have lost most of their collagen are envious." What makes makeup artists even more envious is that Xiao Mian not only has good skin, but also has exquisite facial features. Eyebrows, eyes, nose, and lips are all carefully drawn stroke by a hardcore painter. Every part of the face is so perfect that there is no flaw. What's even more annoying is that no one else is as good looking as her. She is still natural and original. Xiao Mian's facial features are well contoured and three-dimensional, and her makeup is easy to put on. What would take others 2 hours to put on can be done in half an hour with her. When she put on her evening gown and high heels and walked out of the dressing room, Linda, who was sitting outside waiting, felt her eyes light up. At first, Xiao Mian picked out an evening dress. She looked at the style and felt that it was a waste of time. But now, after taking the upper body, there are completely two effects. Xiao Mian's skin is very white. The black dress on her body makes her skin look like cream even more, and her whole body is so white that it shines. The design of the skirt is very flattering, but you are also very picky about your figure. Because it is a relatively close-fitting design, it will not give the best effect even if you are thinner or fatter. But Xiao Mian controls it very well. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2024. Chapter 2024, photographing her has no news value. The stylist pulled up her hair, and the skirt was of a strapless and collarbone style, which made her already slender neck even longer and smoother. She has a standard swan neck, and the exposed neck looks very good. The thin ankles were wrapped with thin black ribbons, and the hem of the skirt flew up as she walked. Linda is a woman. But when she looked at Xiao Mian, she was a little dazed. This is so beautiful. He also said that he should keep a low profile tonight and don't make himself too conspicuous and steal the limelight from others. However, Linda discovered a truth. Perhaps very good-looking people really cannot keep a low profile. When you don't pay much attention to dressing up, you already look good. Just dress up a little and you will be instantly stunning. She felt that as a newcomer, it would be better for Xiao Mian to keep a low profile tonight. Don't dress up too grandly to steal the limelight from others. But having kept a low profile, Linda felt that Xiao Mian might actually steal the limelight from others tonight. Sister Xia, what's wrong, doesn't it look good? Seeing Linda looking at her without speaking, Xiao Mian looked in the mirror again, a little unsure. No. Linda immediately shook her head and said, "It's not that it doesn't look good, it's that it looks great." She was so good looking that she fascinated all other women. Xiao Mian slightly misunderstood what she meant, so, am I too high profile? Linda shook her head again, "It's not high profile. It has nothing to do with your dress. You just can't be low-key with your appearance. So is it? With such a good-looking face, he would still look good even if he had a linen bag wrapped around him. Chiao Mian Mian, Sister Xie, are you praising me? I'm telling the truth. Then I'm going to go to the party like this, no problem. That's it. Linda looked at her beautiful face that was indeed a bit too much, and felt that there was no need to change her look. What's more, she now knows that Chiao Mian Mian is Mo Yesi's wife. Even if you are really high profile tonight and steal the spotlight from others, there is nothing to worry about. This backstage, no one can shake. No one can touch her. It seems like something is missing. When she was about to leave, Linda looked Chiao Mian Mian up and down again, and suddenly found that her neck was bare. Not wearing a necklace. Is there something missing? Chiao Mian Mian was stunned for a moment. What is missing? There is still a little jewelry missing. Linda looked at her neck and said, I have to get a necklace. Let's forget it. Chiao Mian Mian thought for a while and said, that's it, no need to wear the necklace. Anyway, I'm not the protagonist tonight, so there's no need to dress up too grandly. There will be many first-line artists tonight, as well as many famous kings and queens in the industry, as well as artists of the older generation. The spotlight must be on these people, and not many people will notice her. She is just a newcomer, and there is no news value in photographing her. Oh well. Seeing that Chiao Mian Mian didn't care much about this matter, Linda didn't say anything more. Asterisk. Yue's annual charity gala was held at Yuncheng MGTV station. The scene was crowded with stars. Reporters and fans gathered on both sides of the red carpet, cheering and screaming at the stars walking on the red carpet. Luxury cars stopped one after another outside the venue, and those who got out of the cars were all first-line big names or above-average artists. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2025. Chapter 2025 is that the eldest lady of the Shen family. The reporter pressed the shutter frantically, and countless flashlights shone on the artist, making people's eyes almost blurry. But professional artists are not affected at all when faced with these flashes, and can even pose a good-looking pose for reporters to take pictures. Probably because there were too many big-name celebrities tonight, the reporters felt a little boring after filming for a while. I didn't take any photos of anything interesting. After all, the content of the charity gala every year is the same. It's basically a costume battle show between major female stars. After the charity party is over, a vote will be taken to select the top 10 best-dressed artists that night. Hence, many female artists attending parties will dress very revealingly in order to make a splash. At the beginning, these scantily clad people may still seem like they have material to photograph. But as there are more and more such artists, and as their time travels become more and more exposed, there is nothing left for these artists to photograph. Just as the reporters were sighing that tonight would be the same as before, with no highlights, they saw a somewhat unfamiliar figure walking onto the red carpet. The woman on the red carpet was wearing a dazzling red dress. She had fair skin. Wearing this bright red dress that might look gaudy on other people, she managed it very well. The woman is tall and has good curves, and the red skirt she chose is very figure-flattering, showing off almost all the advantages of her figure. That face is extremely beautiful and charming, and seems to have a bit more good temperament than ordinary female celebrities. That is a temperament that can only come from living in a superior environment all year round. Handborn with an aura of superiority. Who is that? A reporter couldn't help but ask. It looks unfamiliar. Is he a newcomer? What new person? She must be the eldest lady of the Shen family. The eldest lady of the Shen family, is she the Shen family that almost went bankrupt and was rescued now? The eldest lady of the Shen family is also here to attend the banquet tonight. This is the eldest lady of the Shen family. She is so beautiful. The daughter of a wealthy family is different, she has a very good temperament. I heard that Jiao Mian was also invited tonight. I heard that the eldest lady of the Shen family has been secretly in love with the president of the Mo family for many years, but the other party has never accepted her. Even after the Shen family had an accident, the Mo family did not help. Now Jiao Mian is dating the president of the Mo family. Isn't this a slap in the face to her? She would rather choose a newcomer in the entertainment industry with an average family background than her. She must be very angry. You tell me, tonight and would it be wonderful if we met Jiao Mian? A thick atmosphere of gossip was immediately aroused. At first I thought the party had no highlights and was similar to previous years, but suddenly there seemed to be a lot of material to write headlines about. 2 people attending the banquet tonight. One is Mo Yesi's current girlfriend. One is his childhood sweetheart who grew up with him and even liked him. If these 2 people meet at a banquet, it will definitely be exciting. The eldest lady of the Shen family has liked the man for so many years and has been asking for it, but now she has been won by a newcomer. She must be very unhappy with Jiao Mian. Ms. Shen, look over here. The reporter waved his arms and shouted to Shenro. On the red carpet. Shenro turned around gracefully and put on a good-looking pose for reporters to take pictures. Shenro has outstanding appearance and good figure, and she comes from a famous family. End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2026. Chapter 2026. Don't bring trouble to Mian. She has rarely appeared in the public eye before, and this is her first time attending such a party. Compared to those first-tier celebrities, the eldest daughter of the Shen family at this time made the reporters present feel more interesting and newsworthy. For a while, all the cameras were focused on her. Shenro's focus is actually higher than that of other artists. At this time, netizens were also discussing heatedly on Weibo. I heard that the eldest daughter of the Shen family and the president of the Mo family are childhood sweethearts who grew up together. She has liked the president of the Mo family for a long time, but she has always been in a state of unrequited love. I thought it was because the eldest daughter of the Shen family was not good looking. President Mo is not attracted to her. She is pretty. She has a good figure and is so feminine. Men should like this type of woman. She is indeed beautiful. She is a real bifeuille. Her temperament and demeanor are different from those of female celebrities. She looks much more advanced. There is nothing wrong with Mo Yesi, such a beautiful and dedicated woman, he not interested. It's no use being pretty. Mo Yesi obviously doesn't like her type. Otherwise, he wouldn't date Jiao Mian. Obviously, he likes a girl who looks innocent and well-behaved, the eldest daughter of the Shen family. She looks so beautiful and mature. Ha ha ha, what does Mo Yesi look like? If I were a man, I would like this kind of feminine look. Jiao Mian is good looking, but she looks a little too immature. Just like an underage girl, I don't like it. This little girl has no interest at all. There is no need to praise her. The eldest daughter of the Shen family is pretty good, but Jiao Mian is also very beautiful. She is not inferior to her at all. In terms of facial features, I think Jiao Mian is better. The eldest daughter of the Shen family is not as beautiful as her. It's exquisite. I'm a girl, I prefer Jiao Mian's look. Shenro is more feminine, but her looks are really not as good as Jiao Mian's. And as far as I know, most men actually like Jiao Mian's type. Jiao Mian is like every man, the first love of the past. Shenro will be the red rose of the man now, while Jiao Mian can be the white moonlight forever. Shenro's family background is better than Jiao Mian's, and she is more feminine than Jiao Mian, I am convinced, but in terms of appearance, there are few female artists in the entire entertainment industry who can resist beating Xiao Mian. Mian Mianbing in the comment section should keep a low profile and don't bring bad luck to Mian. Mian, don't compare ourselves with anyone, just be ourselves. It is said that the Shen family is in decline, but I see that Shen Ro's custom-made evening dress and the set of jewelry she is wearing are worth at least 8 figures. Sure enough, a skinny camel is bigger than a horse. Shen Ro, no matter how bad her family is, she still has the style of a wealthy daughter. The party scene. Because of Shen Ro's appearance, there was a small climax before the charity party started. After Shen Ro left, the reporters all craned their necks, waiting for Xiao Mian to appear. I am not that interested in photographing other women. Tonight is Xiao Mian's first red carpet show. With Shen Ro in front again, reporters are looking forward to Xiao Mian's debut. Waiting for more than 10 minutes. A black Rolls-Royce stopped at the entrance of the venue. First the driver got out, went around to the back compartment and opened the door. After waiting for a while, the person in the car stretched out a leg first. The leg wrapped with a thin black ribbon was particularly eye-catching. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2027. Chapter 2027 Xiao Mian's legs. I am a Buddha. Before the people in the car got out of the car, everyone's eyes were drawn to it. A few seconds later, the people in the car got out. The moment they saw it was Xiao Mian, the reporters immediately crowded towards her as if they had been given a shot of blood. Wow, it's Mian, so beautiful. There were also fans of Xiao Mian at the scene. The moment they saw Xiao Mian, the fans were all excited, waving their hands at her desperately and shouting excitedly, Mian. The live broadcast is set up at the scene. When Xiao Mian got out of the car and slowly walked onto the red carpet, the netizens who were watching the live broadcast were also excited. Xiao Mian's legs, oh my god, they are too straight and beautiful. Who said Xiao Mian is unfeminine before? Don't be too feminine in this outfit. She has a full aura and looks like a royal sister. I thought she would definitely dress up like a fairy tonight, but I didn't expect Yuja Fan to be able to manage it so well. Her body proportions are also great, and her skin is so white that it glows. I now really believe that someone's skin can be so white that it glows. Oh my god, Xiao Mian's outfit tonight is too sexy. It's very different from her usual style. I just discovered that her figure is so good, much better than that Miss Shen's figure. This face, this figure, I can do it, young lady. I'm not convinced by anything, but I'm convinced by Xiao Mian's looks. The camera is so close to her, and the skin on her face is still so delicate, with no flaws at all. My skin is really good and full of collagen. Ha ha ha, I was even embarrassed to hear the fans' embarrassing comments. She is a girl in her early 20s. She has good skin and her face is full of collagen. Isn't it normal? If she is over 30 years old, can she still have this? State, let's brag again. I am convinced of Xiao Mian's appearance. Everything else can be bad, but appearance cannot be bad. Ha ha ha. How can a woman be attracted by MOS's president if she doesn't look good? With this face, figure, and skin, I'm a little envious of MOS. Xiao Mian is slightly better than Shen Ro in appearance and figure. However, the set of jewelry Shen Ro wears wins. I just checked and found that the set of jewelry is a new set of jewelry designed by D-country designer Dubina. A set worth more than 50 million yuan. It is the most expensive set of jewelry worn by everyone attending the party tonight. Xiao Mian doesn't even have a decent set of jewelry on her body, so she seems a bit too poor. Isn't her boyfriend the president of the Mo family? Isn't he very awesome and rich? How come he doesn't even give his girlfriend a decent set of jewelry? Doesn't it mean that her boyfriend dotes on her and treats her well? Soon, some netizens posted a comparison on Weibo between Xiao Mian's attire and Shen Ro's attire, and also set up a poll for netizens to choose which one of the two would win. Xiao Mian received a lot of popularity because of the variety show she participated in before. The variety show is still being broadcast, once a week. The night before she attended the charity gala, The Meaning of Travel had just been aired. Xiao Mian was currently on the rise in popularity. Even though there were still many anti-fans who continued to stare at her, the number of anti-fans could not outnumber the fans. A few minutes later, the voting results came out. Xiao Mian received an approval rate of more than 80%. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2028. Chapter 2028. Xiao Mian is so beautiful tonight, right? Shenrou's support rate is 50%. There is no doubt that netizens all agreed that Xiao Mian's dress tonight was better than Shenrou's. Xiao Mian's appearance is suitable for both men and women. Although she is very beautiful, she is not that aggressively beautiful. So girls will prefer her type of appearance. She has a first love face again, which is a type that many men also like. Although Shenrou is also beautiful, her appearance is aggressive. Not a very friendly appearance for girls. For boys, the face can be a bit strong, but most men still prefer women who look weaker. Fans are naturally very happy when the voting results are out. Some black people couldn't help but jump out and ridicule. Is this a secret operation? Are there so many people supporting Xiao Mian? Are you blind? Shenrou is obviously better dressed and has a better temperament. Xiao Mian must have bought a navy to vote. Shenrou is obviously more beautiful, but the approval rate is only 50%, how is that possible? When I see fans bragging about Xiao Mian's face, I want to laugh. That face looks like it has been plastic surgery, and there are many places that have been changed. No matter how beautiful the plastic surgery is, it is not as good as Miss Shen. Is it purely natural? Yes, a friend of mine works in a plastic surgery hospital. She told me that Xiao Mian's nose and eyes must have been modified, and her jaw must have been shaved off. She also received a lot of whitening injections, so her skin is so white. Whitening injections may affect fertility. She must have had a lot of injections to become white like this. It would be fun if she couldn't give birth in the future. Fans were almost furious when they saw these Heeze's comments. I got into a fight with Heeze in the comment area. We are all Xiao Mian's navy, then whose navy are you, Shenrou's? If you have any evidence, just say that Mian had sex. Our Mian has been a beautiful woman since she was a child, okay? You idiots, like you don't have to be black anymore. Has the dark appearance started? Are you starting to spread rumors about plastic surgery? Haha, my friend used to be Xiao Mian's makeup artist. She told me that Xiao Mian is the real natural one, and her face has not been touched at all. On the contrary, it's Miss Shen. I think she has a weird mouth and her smile is crooked, she just got it fixed. We Mian have been beautiful since we were little. We are naturally beautiful. When I say that she had plastic surgery, I am also confused. This is really not a bad thing. She has started biting people like a mad dog. The comment section was abuzz. The party was also very lively. After Xiao Mian walked into the scene, she saw many familiar people. Shenfei, Qin Han, Zhanbo, Sumufei. When a group of people who have worked together in the past meet again, they are like old friends and quickly get together to chat. Wow, Sister Mian, you are so beautiful tonight. Sumufei suddenly blushed when he saw Xiao Mian's different dress from before. When recording the program before, Xiao Mian dressed very casually. Sumufei is also used to dressing like she did before. At first sight, I saw Xiao Mian wearing a black shoulder evening dress and exquisite makeup. I suddenly felt that she was different from before, a little strange, and the shyness when facing a beautiful young lady emerged. Xiao Mian is so beautiful tonight. It was so beautiful that I was a little embarrassed to look directly at it. End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2029. Chapter 2029. Your boyfriend has too strong aura. A hint of surprise flashed across Jean Beau's eyes, and he couldn't help but tease, Chiao Mian, not bad. I didn't expect you to be so feminine. My impression of you is still that of a tomboy. Look. It's true that people rely on clothes rather than gold. The two had often been at odds with each other when they were recording The Meaning of Travel. Chiao Mian glared at him, you mean I lost my femininity before? Mian, if you see through it without saying anything, we can still be friends, Jean Beau said seriously. Chiao Mian glared at him again, looking at his formal attire, and said insultingly, I didn't expect you to look quite manly tonight. My impression of you is still that you are as straight as steel. From a man's perspective, it seems that people really rely on their clothes. Ha ha ha, Jean Beau laughed, both each other. Shenfei couldn't help but laugh when she saw them fighting back and forth. You two really hurt each other as soon as you meet. A group of people seemed to have returned to the time when the program was recorded. Chiao Mian, you are not a kind person, Jean Beau said. Why am I not kind? Are you the girlfriend of President Mo? You have never told us about this. Yes, Sister Mian, is this true? Is your boyfriend really the president of the Mo family? Several boys are very interested in this matter. President Mo has always been a very mysterious figure to them. This mysterious figure suddenly became the boyfriend of their friend. It feels amazing. Ye Chiao Mian nodded. It's true, Jean Beau curled his lips, no wonder I felt oppressed when I saw him. Yes, Sister Mian, I was a little scared when I saw your boyfriend. Chiao Mian, what are you afraid of? Your boyfriend has such a strong aura that you will feel nervous and oppressed in front of him. Sister Mian, I really admire you. How do you and your boyfriend get along with each other? Is he good-tempered? In your case, have you ever lost your temper in front of me? Sumufia looked at Chiao Mian and felt that she would definitely not be able to control a man like Mo Yesi. She is too weak. In front of Mo Yesi, she was just a docile little sheep. Just like normal boyfriend and girlfriend. He has a good temper. In fact, he is not like you think. He just looks a little cold, but he is still easy to get in touch with, Chiao Mian clarified seriously. But no one seemed to believe her clarification. Easy to get in touch with? Jean Beau and Sumufia looked at each other, and both recalled the first time they met Mo Yesi. The man has a strong aura, his whole body is cold, and his eyes are full of alienation. The whole body exudes the aura of indifference, of keep away from strangers. No matter how you look at it, it doesn't look like it's easy to get in touch with. On the contrary, it is difficult to touch at first glance, and people dare not touch it. Both of them couldn't figure out how a little sheep like Chiao Mian dared to fall in love with Mo Yesi. Aren't you afraid? Asterisk. There are more and more people in the hall. In 10 minutes, the party will start. Guests attending the party need to find their seats before the party starts. Chiao Mian originally thought that her seat must be in the last row, so she went directly to the last row to find her seat. Because the on-site locations are arranged according to the famous guests. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2030. Chapter 2030. Did the organizer make a mistake? But she went to the last row and looked around, but she didn't see her name tag. She thought she had missed it, so she searched again, but still couldn't find it. Just when she was wondering if she had missed her name tag, she heard Jean Beau's voice behind her, Chiao Mian Mian, what are you looking around for so stupidly? The party is about to start, why don't you hurry up, take your seat. Zanbo, you're here just in time. Can you help me find someone to ask about my seat? Chiao Mian Mian turned around, seeing that the party was about to start, she was a little anxious. Zanbo raised his eyebrows, what do you mean? Chiao Mian Mian frowned, I didn't see the seat with my nameplate on it. Zanbo was stunned for a moment. He looked at where Chiao Mian Mian was standing now, a little funny, you are not looking for it in the last row, right? Isn't it? Chiao Mian Mian blinked, her expression a little confused. Of course not. Your seat is in the first row. What are you looking for in the last row? My seat is in the first row. Chiao Mian Mian thought she had heard wrong. Well, I saw it just now. Zanbo also wanted to say that he not only saw Chiao Mian Mian's position, but also Shen Rou's position. What a coincidence, Chiao Mian Mian's position and Shen Rou's position are next to each other. Of course, Zanbo didn't tell her about this. Shen Rou and Mo Yesi are childhood sweethearts. The Shen family and the Mo family have similar backgrounds. Shen Rou also likes Mo Yesi. Chiao Mian Mian, this girlfriend, definitely still cares about Shen Rou. Why am I in the first row? Did the organizer make a mistake? No wonder she didn't find her place in the last row. But, she shouldn't be in the first row. As we all know, the first row is occupied by big names and some senior executives of the organizer. It has nothing to do with her, a newcomer. Zanbo shook his head, how can this go wrong? If you are placed in the first row, then you will sit in the first row. Okay, let's go over quickly. Zanbo probably guessed the reason. The biggest reason why Chiao Mian Mian was placed in the first row should be Mo Yesi. The organizer must also know that she is Mo Yesi's girlfriend. Chiao Mian Mian checked the time. Although she still didn't understand why she was sitting in the first row, she didn't dwell on the problem anymore and followed Zanbo towards the first row. Arrived in the first row. Soon, she found her name tag and saw Shen Rou sitting next to her. Chiao Mian Mian was just stunned for a moment, and soon sat down calmly. As for Shen Rou, the moment she saw Chiao Mian Mian, the expression on her face was a little uneasy. She just checked Weibo. When I saw the netizens' voting results, I was a little angry. She fully thought that she would be the most dazzling one tonight. In fact, if it were not for Chiao Mian Mian, she would indeed be the most dazzling one. But now, she was stolen by Chiao Mian Mian. Even though she was wearing a new set of Durban jewelry, she couldn't steal Chiao Mian Mian's limelight. On Weibo, everyone is commenting on Chiao Mian Mian's look tonight, and everyone is praising her. What makes Shen Rou most angry is that some netizens said that no wonder Mo Yesi chose Chiao Mian Mian, because Chiao Mian Mian is indeed prettier than her. After Chiao Mian Mian sat down, she looked at the stage without looking at Shen Rou beside her. Shen Rou, on the other hand, was a little bit annoyed when she was so ignored. Chiao Mian Mian, you really like to join in the fun. End of this chapter.